Alright, I wanted to discuss Jacques Lacan. I feel like I'm going to do a video about the Oedipus complex of Freud and Lacan at some point in the future, but just not at this point. We're gonna discuss the drive and jouissance, probably the Objet Petit or the Objet. So we have this idea of the drive, and Adrian Johnston has a book called Time Driven, which is about metapsychology. Drive. This is doing metapsychology here. The drive is need, demand, or desire. It's sometimes unattainable thing that you are aching for. It's a restlessness. A need is a biologically innate requirement for human beings, where a demand is, as a demand for, like a child being tired, or demand for something that is just really needing, where a desire is something that is could possibly be unattainable, and you have a restlessness until you get it, and that's both need and demand are something that can be a sexual thing, and there's a sexual element to Lacan's psychology. So a drive is to find a means to secure a satisfaction of a desire, and it's against such inhibitions against such desires. There's aim and goal to drive. The aim and goal of drive is a metapsychological entity. And the aim of drive can be for a lot of different things, and this is a constant going around and looking to achieve the goal of that drive. So the drive is a vampiric feed. It's a constant going around because you're trying to achieve a certain thing. It's a vampiric feed off the desire, the dissatisfaction of desire. There's a vampiric feed going on, and desire can lead to this drive to go get something. When you have a inhibition, it still keeps going. There's this restlessness going around, and we have the idea of jouissance, which is beyond the pleasure principle. This is also from Freud. It's the idea of enjoyment, or it's pleasurableness. It's elusive telos of pleasure via satisfaction. It's association with the real. It's a definitely real objective thing. It's compulsive repetition of experiences that may turn painful or dissatisfying of what is called the homeostasis. And these limit experiences, and these are traumatic and unbearable. The things that inhibit your satisfaction of desire, those are limit experiences, which can be traumatic, and they can be unbearable. And there's these things are a very fact of life, which they're fact about us. And there's the idea of fantasies, and we can schematize such fantasies. Fantasy is where he has the dollar sign and the diamond and the A, where the subject of desire is brought on by a barring or splitting consequences of others mediating influence. It's the object cause of desire. So the Objet Petit, or the Objet it's of the it of a desiring subject. It's about fantasy. It's about seeing something and wanting to get it. Fantasy about something that you want to have. fantasy about having $1 million, or fantasy about sleeping with a supermodel or something like that. It's from It's from subjects' unconscious past that these things come from. Its substitutes are replaced by the original, so there can be substitutes to sort of satisfy things that are not there. So it's a desire by unconscious fantasy. So we have the language is the diamond. The little s $sign is the subject. The A is the thing that you're after, where the little diamond is comprised of the this sign, which means is the conjunction or the and. The whole this sign is the disjunction or the or, and this and this are the greater than or less than put together, making a very thing where you're kind of bringing all the things that you might want, or ways of wanting something at something else. And there's a idea of repetition or compulsion to repeat. There's a drive to return to what you've been wanting. So this is a very fact of life, and the Objet Petit is a very thing that I feel like we all have, and the drive is something that is a part of our life, and we can be traumatized by not getting certain desires, and there's this drive to achieve such desires. Let me know if you think that these things are things that are a part of us, a part of who we are. Let me know if I've messed anything up or left anything out, and thank you guys for watching.